Today we're going to try KFC's new chicken nuggets. Very simple concept. They're chicken nuggets, but they're kind of basically like Chick-Fil-A chicken nuggets. Let me open them up and show you real fast so I can explain this. There you go. That's what they look like. This is an 8-piece chicken nugget. They're all around this kind of size, different shapes. They're, they're basically chicken breast chunk nuggets, very much like Chick-Fil-A, which of course everybody loves, but Chick-Fil-A is of course not a great company. Anyway, the point is, these are replacing the popcorn chicken at KFC, which is a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites. So these will be on top of Famous Bowls and presumably whatever else uses popcorn chicken. I think it's just Famous Bowls, but these are their replacement for popcorn chicken, and I'm really hoping they're good. And I have a good feeling about them because I have seen reviews from before they came out, because they were in a test market for a long time. Multiple test markets, so people have tried them before, but today is the first day that they are out basically everywhere, which includes here in Texas. So I got an 8-piece for $4.49. Perhaps a little bit pricey for chicken nuggets, not too out of whack, assuming they're pretty good. And there's also a 12-piece for, I believe it was $6.49, so $2 more, which gives you a tiny bit of a discount, but essentially you're paying about, I don't know, 55 cents per chicken nugget. So a little bit more than your standard chicken nugget at like McDonald's or something, but if they're good, they're good. And I can't really comment on Chick-fil-A prices. I'm not 100% sure what their prices are exactly, so these could be very comparable to Chick-fil-A prices, but I haven't been in a while. So I got a little bit of ranch here for my 8-piece nuggets, and these are fresh. I had to wait a while, so I am going to get the best impression from KFC. So these are not under the heat lamp chicken nuggets. These are freshly fried chicken nuggets, and maybe a little bit too hot, honestly, but we're gonna go for it. A little bit of dip, and here we go. I must say, these have genuinely kind of lived up to the hype that they were kind of experiencing online. Usually I try to avoid reviews, but as I said, these have been out in test markets for a while. So I've seen multiple people try them and really, really, really love them. And I understand where they're coming from. I think these are, it's been, like I said, it's been a while since I've been to Chick-fil-A, but these feel very comparable to Chick-fil-A, except they're more crispy, they're more crunchy, but in a really satisfying way. They kind of remind me of what KFC tenders used to be a while back. I don't know if anybody's had KFC tenders recently. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if this was, my KFC or a behind-the-scenes KFC change or whatever. But recently I got tenders and they were terrible. And I used to really love, KFC tenders, but these last tenders I got, they didn't have much breading and they were very uniform. Almost like they came like frozen, and they're all like pre-processed, chicken tenders instead of being breaded and fried in the store. I don't know if that's usually the case or it's just what's happening over here at my KFC, but the tenders have kind of turned to crap around me, and these nuggets feel like a replacement in a way that is also slightly better just because of the form factor. Because with the tender, it's the meat to crunchy, seasoned shell outside, and with nuggets you hit the ideal ratio, because you can really, you can one bite the nuggets and you're going to get all the crunch you need with the right ratio of chicken. Whereas with tenders, depending on the size and shape of the chicken, it can be not quite as good of a ratio, even though the flavor is still the same. So it's a case where form factor does actually really help with these chicken nuggets, because they're all, they're not the same size, which is part of the reason why you can tell that they're real chicken, real like chicken chunks, is because they are not the same size. They're all slightly different. They're generally close to the same size, but they all have different, frayed edges and different crispy, crunchy bits hanging off. And they're very heavily seasoned, and they're frankly delicious. I think this is probably the best thing KFC has done in quite a while, besides bringing back the Double Down. Bringing back the Double Down was a great decision. Hopefully they don't turn back on that decision too soon. I know it's a limited item, and I think it's going to be gone within like a week or two, but I hope that they don't do that. I hope that, they bring it back again and make it a permanent thing. It's kind of becoming like the Taco Bell situation, where they bring nacho fries back and take them away and bring them back and take them away, and everybody's wondering why you bother, because they should just be an everyday item. And that's how I feel the double down should be, because you have all the, I guess you don't have bacon normally at a KFC, but you already have the chicken patties. And so, and I presume you already have the cheese. Maybe you don't, but I presume you do for other chicken sandwiches. But either way, it's not like it's some kind of big overhaul to the kitchen to have the double down. It's just bacon and cheese in addition to chicken patties you already have for other chicken sandwiches. But whatever, that's a business thing. I can't really get too into that. I don't know the details. What I do know is that these nuggets are a great replacement for popcorn chicken. And I thought I would be more disappointed by the erasure of popcorn chicken, by the removal of it from the menu. But these nuggets, I think, are more than a good enough replacement, even though they might be slightly too pricey for me. The popcorn chicken was also pricey in a way, because you could only ever get it a la carte, and like it was never really part of a meal or a deal, besides on top of famous bowls. Otherwise you had to get the popcorn chicken separately anyways, and it was usually a little bit pricey. So in that respect, the chicken nuggets, I think, are decent. I mean, they're a little pricey, but they're not too bad in the year 2023. Like I said, this was $4.49 for an 8-piece. I believe it was $7.99 if you wanted a drink and a side, which saves you a little bit of money. You know, it's a decent combo price, not the best, but it's okay. And then they have the 12-piece for $6.49, and I believe the combo for that was $9.99, which is maybe not quite right, but I could have those details wrong. I know for a fact this is $4.49 and that the 12-piece is $6.49. I don't exactly know the combo prices, but you will save a little bit if you want a side, if you want some fries or something. What I really hope their next move is to bring back potato wedges. That would really get a lot of hype, in my opinion. Get rid of the fries. I mean, I like the fries. They're decent, but they're not potato wedges. Potato wedges were something unique that they had that nobody else had, and then they went to fries, which, while they are pretty good, they're, you know, very generic. They're not as good as the wedges were. So, one, bring back the wedges, and two, bring back the Go Cup. That would be the most hype move, in my opinion, for KFC to do, to get some attention, is to kind of go back to the era in the mid-2000s to like the early 2010s, where you could go to KFC and you could get something like a snack value pack for cheap. Because now you can't really do that. If you're going to KFC, you're going to spend a good amount of money. Even if you're just getting an individual combo or something, you're going to spend $8 or $9 at least. If they brought back the Go Cup and charged, I don't know, $3.99, let's say, because it used to be like $2.50. If they charged $3.99 and they said, here, it's the Go Cup, we got potato wedges and you get 2 tenders, or potato wedges and you get, I don't know, 5 or 6 nuggets, that would be fantastic. That's what I really want them to do. That would be the next move I would do if I was KFC, is that I would go back to the golden days and bring back the Go Cup, and for sure bring back the potato wedges. Even if you don't bring back the Go Cup, just bring back the potato wedges, because everybody likes that stuff. But, you know, this is not really a review of KFC. This is a review of the nuggets, which to me are a 5 out of 5 easy. They're great nuggets. I would suggest trying them out. If you like KFC, definitely give the nuggets a shot. I think that they're worth the money, even if they are a little bit pricey. When the double down's off the menu, this is really all we're gonna have. So I guess it's good in that case, so I can get them next time I'm here and enjoy it when the double down is gone. So KFC nuggets with 100% white meat chicken nuggets, 5 out of 5, and I will see you all next time.